Oof. Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome. We're playing some Nioh. I was this close to playing DOA today, but I'm more excited for Nioh. I can't help it. I know I'm not being a good content creator. Not doing a good job because I need to, you know, tap into the excitement, make a million videos about, dude, what's happening? DOA 6 is like unchanged for like 5 years plus, and I'm seeing videos like analyzing the meta. It's like, what meta? The one from 5 years ago? Nothing changed. Like, what are we doing? Like, I get it. There's excitement. This is the content creator's game, right? There's excitement and people are looking for DOA, so time to open the floodgates with whatever content you can think of. But there's nothing. We know everything there is to know about last round right now. And everything's kind of been said and done about DOA 6. What else do? You can repeat shit. Like, I've seen a lot of repeat content. I've seen tier lists. I've seen, you know, I'm sure guides are gonna return very soon, right? Wouldn't be surprised if someone already made like a how to start playing guide, you know. Even though all those guides already exist, I'm sure they're gonna come back. Gotta strike while the iron's hot, you know what I mean? Except I'm not doing that. I'm too excited for Nioh, and I know, you know, I don't know. I feel like I have nothing to prove. I feel like I have nothing, you know. When last round's here, I'll be playing it all the fucking time. I know I will, you know. I don't need to pretend. You will produce whatever content makes the most clicks and you will like it. Yes. Yes. Give more content. There we go. That was it? Oh man. I mean, I'll take it. I got a reaction to a new reaction to a new tier list in my recommendation. Like, how? Was it Emery Reigns? I saw that one too. In fact, I think I saw it live. I was there. Reaction to a tier list, not even the tier list. Yeah, I think a bunch, like 2 or 3 players made the tier list, or like remade, I guess. I don't know. And then Emery was like, let me grab someone and talk about the tier list, which I guess they kind of just, you know, were like, this is fine, this is on a different spot. They kind of made their own tier list in a way. And look, there's a reason why these guys have like whatever, like 30,000-40,000 subs on YouTube, and like I assume they can make a living off it. I don't even know. There's a reason why they're there and I'm where I am, because I can't be fucked to do shit to do shit like that. I've been there. I've been on the grind. I don't know. I kind of got a little disillusioned. And again, this is not like a slight to any content creator, you know. You got to do what you got to do, and clearly there's an audience for it, so, you know, you do you. I personally when doing all that kind of stuff like tier lists and this and that and yada yada yada, I just felt really like, I don't know, I felt like I was just making things to make things, you know, trying to, you're so busy with chasing what people might want to see that you're not thinking about what do you want to put out there. Which I guess is a difference in approach. And again, they're successful, I'm not. So it's up to you to decide who's right or wrong, or if both are valid. But I kind of decided for myself that, you know, if I were gonna do or gonna do more or get back on like the proper YouTube grind or whatever, I wanted to make something that I could be proud of in a way, that didn't feel like just doing it, going through the motions. What the hell do you make then, huh? See, this is where you get stuck. Like, what do you? I'm sure everyone wants to make that piece of content. They're like, oh fuck, this is like, it's something new, it's unique. It, you know, you put heart and soul in it, and then it pays off. Like, everyone wants that kind of content. But you can't make one of those every week. That's impossible. And I also understand the logic of, you know, even though something already exists. Like, for example, maybe if I were to react to the same tier list video, as silly as it may sound, technically, there might be an audience for people who want my take on it versus someone else's take. Why? Can't tell you, but... And it's also hard to make content you don't watch yourself. Like, it's very easy to, you know, like I could do a stream, lobby stream, play a bunch of matches, and just literally cut out, you know, cut out all the matches that I play, like 2 or 3 per video, and just blast my channel with like gameplay videos. And I'm sure some people would enjoy that. But I cannot remember the last time I watched fighting game gameplay. Like, straight up, without like a tutorial aspect or a tournament aspect attached to it. Like, just the gameplay. Can't remember the last time I even watched it. So I don't want to make that. That's why the video I did post recently was right after the initial reactions to last round. Because, again, gotta recognize the game, gotta get out there as fast as possible. I was like, I'm not gonna be the fastest out there, so what if I try to make the most complete video in terms of information in one place? Now, by the time I made that video and put it online, all of that, like all the other content creators have already made 5 videos that total up to all that information. So, you know, who's the dumbass in that situation? But, you know, it was at least something that I wanted to make, that I felt like had some sort of value. It is what it is. Ooh. And that's where I am right now as well. I could jump on DOA. In fact, I feel the excitement. I've been watching DOA streams. I've been more engaged in content out there, for sure. I felt the itch to play again. But there's Nioh 3. Like, that's new, that's exciting to me, personally. DOA 6, no matter how excited I am for last round, it's still the same DOA 6 I've been playing for 6 years. Like, that stream with lobby matches is gonna look exactly like every stream with lobby matches for the last 5 years. Probably a little more people, because that seems to be pretty consistent now. Lobby seems to be pretty full from what I gather online, which is good. Guess you can always make the how would I write DOA 7 story videos. Alright boys, in today's video we're gonna talk about what DOA 7 needs to have to be successful. Right, boom, video idea. In fact, you know what's actually really funny? On YouTube, there's now a function, which it's AI driven, so you know it's dog shit. That's about, it looks at your channel and presumably what has the most views, and then tries to make up like video ideas and titles for you to make, which to me is like, that's backwards. That's exactly what I mean, by the way, with the shit I don't want to do, is like look at what works and is popular and make that, instead of look at myself, what do I want to make and put out there, whatever. But those things are unhinged because it makes no sense. Like, I clicked on it once, and because at some point in time, I think when YouTube Shorts just started, like when they just started to do like the vertical video thing, I made like a little clip from when I was trying in DOA 6 to do the quest, the Raidu quest where you cannot get hit, right? Like the most difficult one. And if you're thinking, wait, you were doing it? Yes, that's how long ago this clip was. I made it into a YouTube short, put it on my channel. For whatever reason, that short is taking off right now. It's getting like hundreds of views, like per day, the last couple of days it seems. I don't understand why that's happening, whatever. It's like a really bad video too, if you think about it. But it has, like, the title has something like, oh, the real enemy is the table, because like there's a table in the way of my projectile, whatever. So now the YouTube, the idea thing is like tier lists of tables in fighting games. It's like, what? What? Hold on, let me go in there. Let me see. How do I get there? Content, inspiration, here we go. Spark your next idea. It's working on it. Hold on. Oh shit. See, this is the thing. It's like a bunch of dog shit, and then once in a while there's like a video idea that like it probably could work, but like, so the first idea it shows, and actually I wouldn't be surprised if this kind of video didn't already exist. The evolution of Kasumi, comparing the movesets from DOA 1 up until DOA 6. Like, honestly, that's not even a bad idea. I wanted to make a point about how it's shit, and it just, first idea is like actually good. That would be an interesting video. It'll take a while to make though. Like, going through Kasumi's moveset throughout all of the games, looking at what different, what, like, you would have to know how she was in the meta. Boy, that would be a fucking doozy of a video to make. But anyway, the next idea, testing high-level defensive holds against the world's most aggressive Hayabusa mains. Dude, and the fun, it's so fucked because these are all like the typical clickbait titles. Legacy outfits we need, characters that must return in the next Team Ninja. The physics of hair, testing break blow interaction and custom color persistence. See, this is what I mean. There's like, what? What? That's just words. Dude, see, this is a crazy title that absolutely will get so many clicks Listen to this. Listen to this. The secret hitboxes of stage hazards that pro players use to win matches. Bro, if you saw that title on a video, you would click. Like instantly, you would click. Now, what? Like there's what? What hitboxes? Stage hazard hitboxes? Secrets that are being used to win? Like I'm sure there's some obscure tech with stage hazards in DOA, but like what? Oh shit, it already picked up on the current meta. Every character ranked by their impact on the DOA meta. Oh. Damn, last time the ideas were way more whack. There's like ideas here that genuinely... I wouldn't say they'd be popular videos. But there's definitely like some out-of-the-box thinking. Especially like the evolution of movesets. That's something, if you are like... You can make that your whole channel, to be honest. Like those videos would take a lot of work. But you could do that for every fighting game. Like just like the evolution of their movesets throughout the games. Like if you find a format for that, that's like a whole channel on its own. That's actually impressive, YouTube. Way to go, AI. AI is saving us after all. Evolution of volleyball in the extreme. The evolution of the volleyball. In the first game, it was a perfect circle. In the second game, though, they did the impossible. They changed it by 1 radial. Now it's slightly oblong. Just like Earth. Did you know? And then make it a science video about how Earth's not round. Because it's flat, you know? As we all know. Oh! Wait, what the fuck? 2 shots? That's crazy. A scientific evaluation of spherical object physics in DOA would be a banger video. The evolution of DOA physics. Warning. This video is for age 99 and up. That would be a good like opening thing to the video. That would be a funny bit. Just having it open like warning. This video is only suitable for people of age 99 and up. He waited so long. One more. Ooh. And that did so much damage because his body is so big. Ow. That hurts. And there it is. After you're done with this, you can make a yokai waifu tier list. Those are still some of the most popular videos on my channel. Surprisingly, but like also not surprisingly. The waifu tier lists for DOA and Tekken specifically, the other ones nobody really cares about. And the rating all the costumes in DOA 6, part 1 and 2. Those are also like in the at least top 10. They're probably, those 4 are probably like in the top 5 already. Let me check actually. I mean, we can look. I got the stats right here. It's very predictable. It's like the content where I'm like, oh, I just made that and I didn't really care about it. I mean, I did care about it then. Now, looking back on it, it's like, man, did I really do that? Like, did we really need that? Oh, actually, no. I forgot about these 2 videos. Yeah, so the top 6, because, you know, it's interesting. The top 6 videos, starting with number 6, rating all the costumes in DOA 6 part 2. At place 5, rating all the costumes part 1. Number 4, waifu tier list Tekken 7. Number 3, waifu tier list DOA 6. Then, top 2 video on my entire YouTube channel with almost like just shy of 2,000 views, which is kind of sad to say. It's like not a lot, but whatever. Is switching from pad to arcade stick in DOA 6, which is an ancient video, by the way. That's a video from November 2019. Holy fucking shit. But that one's like the second most popular one, and the most popular one by a country mile at like 5k views is the overview of the patch notes of the final DOA update. Why that one's so popular? No clue. What else is popular? Hair color issues, Omiji gameplay, Rachel gameplay. Probably around the time they got released. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, November 19. That's probably when... Then it's a trailer reaction when they revealed her. Ugh. More patch notes. That's crazy. And like one Assassin's Creed reaction. Dude, YouTube's wild. It doesn't make sense at all. How do you pronounce that word? Halcyon or Halcyon? Halcyon days when DOA 6 wasn't there yet? Halcyon? I don't know how to pronounce that. Key or C? Or Sai or Kai? My instinct says Halcyon days. Just search around in the English-speaking world enough. You get any answer you want. Yeah, I can confirm any of those versions that I want. I just need to look long enough and I can confirm each and every one of those pronunciations. That is true. And I keep thinking about the evolution of movesets throughout the games. Damn, the inspiration tab actually worked. It gave me inspiration. Like, that's genuinely a good path to go on. Like, not necessarily the move list, you know? Physics evolution throughout the game. Sizes throughout the game. Sizes between extreme and fighting game. I know Ivanov, Ultimate Ivanov, has like... He has like these videos, or shorts, I don't even know. That are like... comparing the face of like all the characters between DOA 5 and DOA 6. And they have like... so many views. Like 100,000 plus views. And it's just like their faces captured in those games, cropped like on top of each other. Like, I mean, like one on top, one on the bottom in short form video, and that's it. That's all it is. It's just looking at their face for like 5 seconds. And you can make that for every character real fast. That's easy. If I really want to game the system, looking at my channel, what's the most popular, or amongst the most popular things, are the costume videos. You can do like costumes throughout the ages of DOA. Blender science, sheesh. Oh. Pulling all the models in Blender and being like, let me pull out the ruler tool. If that's even a thing in Blender, I don't know. I'm sure there's a ruler tool. What if you want to do like some exact math? Sure, that's a thing people need. Evolution of Ayane's cup size censorship. Why Ayane? I guess if you pick Ayane, you can also bring in like all the guest games she's been in. My inspiration tab has Stellar Blade, detailed comparison of secret outfit physics and combat interaction analysis. Like what? It's just word salad. It's like, what are like words that are commonly used together in YouTube titles, and like it's always the same shit, because of course it always is. Because people, like, I feel like YouTube has become so standardized. If you wanna, and I guess if you want to follow the YouTube thing. I think there's gonna be a change though. Like, I notice it in myself that sometimes there's like a trend in certain video titles and formats, and like you don't mind it, but then you see it too much and you're like, okay, I'm kind of like over it. Like, I'm done with it. And then whenever a video with that kind of format pops up, no matter the subject, I just ignore it. So, you know, I feel like whenever there's like a format, getting in on that, you're probably already too late. Because it's gonna shift. And you're gonna be left behind. Like, imagine in the current year being like, you know, welcome to this video where I present to you the top 10 strategies in DOA. Stick around, because you will not believe number 7. Like, if someone does that, you click away, like, instantly. That's such an old fucking thing. You instantly click away. You're like, no fucking way, and you leave. top 10 meter mechanics that DOA 7 could add. Oh. Oh, I feel like... I feel something cooking. I don't have it yet. But I feel like there's like some amazing rage bait. Just seeing DOA 7 and meter in the same sentence kind of triggered something in me. And like, I feel there's something there to like rage bait people into a video. But then like, have like a proper video. I must stew on this one. Dude, actual YouTube shit. The reason why, or we need meter in DOA 7. Oh, that's a good. Ooh, the we need diabolical. Why DOA 7 needs meter? Why DOA is doomed without adding combat mechanics and a casual control scheme. That's too many words. That's too much. You need to you need to make it more simple. It needs to catch on, and it needs to like the current meta is vague posting and rage baiting. So preferably a very vague rage bait is the current meta. If you just want to get clicks and don't give a shit about your actual output, that's what you need to do. Why auto combos will save DOA 7. I can already read the comments that didn't watch the video, that just see the title and just like get in there, which is good. That's called engagement. YouTube likes it. Why casuals will save DOA. That feels too reasonable. Why pro players are destroying DOA. Hey, dude, that one. Whew, that's peak rage bait right there. Ooh. Just inverse it. Why Tina would have voted Trump? That's crazy. I kind of love it. Like, analyzing each character's political stance. Oh god, the ultimate rage bait would just be like, why DOA is secretly a deeply political game. Oh. Dude, and I bet if I blasted that into ChatGPT now, it could make up some bullshit that sounds like it makes sense. In fact, let's do it. Wait, can I pull it? This is... Is this gonna work? That would be crazy. What can I help with? Write me a video script that explains why What were we talking about? Fuck. I forgot what was the point. Shit. Oh yeah, while it's secretly political. Yeah. Why the video game Dead or Alive 6. And actually, the funny thing is you can actually make a legit video just using that title to bait people in to talk about how DOA is being used in the culture war. That's a legit thing you can do. Anyway, write me a video script that explains why the video game DOA 6, Dead Alive 6, is secretly a political game. Oh, here's a polished script. Oh shit, it's doing intro. Upbeat but dramatic tone. Dude, this is so fucked up because it sounds like an actual YouTube video. Oh my god, people are so predictable and so fucking formulaic. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh my god, it's still writing. Holy shit. Six chapters? Sheesh. Wait, now I want to know. Now I'm interested what ChatGPT says is what makes DOA secretly political. What if I told you that DOA 6, yes, the flashy fighting game known for over-the-top combat and controversial marketing, those are the two things it's known for, alright, is actually one of the most quietly political fighting games of its generation. Sounds ridiculous? Let's talk about it. Section 1. Reputation versus the reality. DOA 6 launched in 2019. Most people focused on two things: the toning down of its hyper-sexualized image, the heated debate surrounding core values. What the fuck? This is kind of fucked, dude. The franchise, developed by Team Ninja, Koei Tecmo, always leaned heavily into spectacle, but with DOA 6, something shifted. This is so fucked up. The developers publicly stated they wanted a more mature tone. That phrase alone ignited culture war. I fucking told you there was an angle for culture war. I knew it! Even ChatGPT knows. That ignited culture war discourse online. But here's the thing. That shift isn't just aesthetics. It's political. What else? The body as politics. Fighting games are about bodies. Are you sure? It's falling apart now. You know, AI can only do so much. It's falling apart now. It's fighting games is about bodies. Who is strong? Who is beautiful? Who is powerful? And DOA subtly repositions those ideas. I'm laughing because I can hear a video talking that this is peak like YouTube language, like the most overproduced, you know, like, you know, those type of YouTube videos, like the YouTube YouTubers. Oh my god. DOA subtly repositions those ideas. Female characters weren't removed, they weren't weakened, they were reframed. Oh, that's good. That's like the bullshit language they love. Less exaggerated physics, more combat focus, more visual impact, damage and bruising. It's a move away from pure spectacle towards physical consequence. That's a statement. In an era when conversations about representation, objectification, and agency were everywhere, DOA 6 adjusted its identity, not because it had to mechanically, but because culturally it needed to. That's politics through design. It's like word mumbo jumbo, but it sounds believable. Like, there's no, you know, those are words, and if anyone would be like, okay, why? Like, what? Point to me where you draw that conclusion from. You cannot. It's random nonsense, but it sounds so believable. What about that Hanukkah outfit where she like flops her tits around? That has nothing to do with it. The big villain is a billionaire with a tech company. Why DOA predicted Elon Musk the script write itself. How the DOA movie secretly created Elon Musk. Dude, I'm Oh, what a brilliant fucking take. Oh my god, that is... Oh my god, ChatGPT did an Omega rage bait. Dude, the next chapter, globalization and identity, and it's making the argument, I am not kidding, that DOA 6 is actually a very like woke inclusive game because DOA 6 is intensely international. Japanese ninjas, American wrestlers, Russian assassins, European martial arts. It's a globalized fantasy of competition, stripped of nationalism, yet built on cultural diversity. Oh, what the fuck? That is perfect for, oh my god. I think I'm not kidding. If you, that applies to all fighting games, but see, it sounds good. This is fucking. This is like weaponized. I don't even know how to call it. This is exactly what like traditionally the anti-woke side of things, what they love to do. You know, just say things that sound like real meaningful. You know, it's like I'm 16 and this is deep. But like one single probe of investigation and it all falls apart because it's not based on any facts or real life or logic or anything, right? And this is using that exact same language, but for the left side, for like the left politics. Like, you know why DOA 6 is woke in politics? Because it has a diverse cast. That's called DEI, baby. You think Lisa was just a good design character? Wrong. They robbed that spot of a white dude. I'm like, I feel like this is so outrageously, like, almost as like a social experiment. I kind of just want to like straight up make this video, but it would ruin my channel. Like if the experiment takes off, it would ruin everything. Like that will haunt you till the end of days. But I feel like making that video, to me, instantly, it's so obvious and absurdly wrong. Like it's just devoid of any like foundation of anything. But it's all just like lines that sound like, oh, you know? And I kind of want to see what happens if you make this video like straight, like dead on, just do it, like, and see what happens. No way everyone figures out it's bullshit, but I'm kind of afraid that most people might not think it's bullshit. How DOA is secretly a leftist game. That would be such a perfect rage bait video though. DOA is full of diversity. Sounds left to me. And they're all equally capable. Dude, let's make a tier list. And like, God, I have too many ideas for like shit post videos, really. But they're all like too advanced so people would believe it. I was just thinking, what if we do a tier list video and like just do the tier list video straight? You know, make it just sound like any other tier list video. But as the tier list video is going on, you will notice that I'm putting all white characters in the top tier. And the other ones at the bottom. And then at the end of the video, I'll be like, see, this is why DOA is fucking racist. They made all the white characters stronger. I will say though, on a total side note to this whole shit posting idea thing, what kind of, because you know, talking about tier lists, right? I was in the live stream yesterday or 2 days ago when Emery was doing the tier list reaction or discussion, whatever it was, and the amount of people that came into the chat and were like, "Oh man, I was thinking of picking up Momiji, but she's so low. Damn." That always gets me, because it's like, you do realize this tier list is just like a couple people's opinion. And not only is it just some people's opinion, if tomorrow some player comes out of the woodworks and destroys everyone competitively with Momiji, she's gonna go up in the tier list without changing. Because that's how it works. The Japanese game, so it checks out. I put all the Japanese characters in S tier, everyone else in the bottom. This is why DOA is secretly racist. Again, I think those will be very funny videos to make. I don't want to put that evil in the world, because I'm very sure too many people would just believe it. But like, not even for a second see it as a joke. Don't want to feel that fire. Well, did you know, Seagull? I was just reading the latest script to a new video I was making. I don't know if you were following along or how long you've been in chat, but it's quite the thesis. Quite the idea. See, I was explaining how I was going to make a video about how, what was it again? How DOA 6 is secretly a very political game. It's actually extremely political. From the top to the bottom, design up, it's very political. And the script includes bangers like the shift for DOA wasn't aesthetic, it was a political shift. Because actually, fighting games are about bodies. Who's strong, who's beautiful, who's powerful. And DOA 6 actually subtly repositioned those ideas. They didn't remove female characters or weaken them, they reframed them. Less physics, more combat, visible impact damage and bruising. They went away from spectacle to physical consequence. Seagull, that's a statement. Because in an era about representation, objectification, and agency, DOA 6 had to adjust its identity. Not because it had to mechanically, because culturally it needed to. Politics through design. This is some AI bullshit? No! What gave it away? Oh. We were just talking about basically like shitpost titles. How did we even get here? Oh yeah, like there's like a YouTube tab in your creator thing that has like inspiration, and it uses AI to give like titles. And then we were talking about what would be like good, like typical YouTube-esque titles, but like bullshit. And then I think at some point I landed on, you know, oh, how DOA is secretly political. And then I just blasted that into ChatGPT. And it had a good point though, you know, because you need to understand, Seagull, that actually DOA 6 is woke and specifically politically woke. You know why? It's DEI. Think about it. It's intensely international. It has Japanese ninjas, American wrestlers, Russian assassins, and European martial artists. It's a global... Once you start reading the AI shit, you hear so much. It's like AI. It's a globalized fantasy of competition, stripped of overt nationalism, but built on cultural diversity. In a post-2016 world of rising nationalism and political division, DOA 6 presents a different model. Conflict without ideology, rivalry without borders, competition without moral framing. Everyone fights and nobody is the enemy nation. This is not an accident. That's global consumer politics. Oh. I also love how it's riddled with M dashes, which I know there's people out there who are like, yeah, but I use M dashes in real life too. And honestly, before people pointed out, like, oh, AI is full of M dashes, honest to God, I've never heard of an M dash before people brought it up in AI. So, I don't think it's that common. That has to be like a literature thing. Damn, I tried to parry, but it didn't work. Oh, I'm gonna parry that one. Ah, his buddy shot him. Oh my God. The buddy sucks, buddy. Why DOA didn't just die. Gamergate murdered it. Damn, Gamergate. People are bringing that up unironically again, which that I feel like is a sign that we're on a very shitty timeline. But whatever. Not gonna survive the white collar world in a few years. My brain automatically turns off when I start reading any AI word salad. Yeah, it's creeping up in corporate world very fast. And it's scary. Because it's always wrong. That's the biggest issue. It's always wrong. Because that's the problem, right? It's not made to be objectively correct, yet people only use it for things that they try to get objectively correct. You know? Like, in how many companies do you have use for, well, you can create a creative text that is devoid of factual truth. You know, not many companies want that. And I think these AI companies know that and market their AIs in a way that it doesn't really function. Funny how even though ChatGPT is trying to frame it as a straight left essay, it actually reads like a right-winger making a parody. I actually don't know if it's making a specific angle left or right. I think it's just saying shit. Oh shit, I didn't even... We only read 3 sections from the 6. Let's read chapter 4. Because this one's a doozy, boys. Chapter 4. Capitalism and monetization. This one's gonna be a doozy, boys. Now let's talk about... I'm gonna read verbatim, right? Oh my god. I already see the word late stage capitalism. It's gonna be great. Alright. Quote. Let's talk about the real controversy. The DLC. DOA 6 launched with aggressive post-launch costume packs and season passes. The monetization structure became one of the biggest criticisms of the game. And that's where it gets interesting. The same game that publicly pivoted towards maturity also doubled down on cosmetic microtransactions. It's sanitized presentation, but monetized identity. What? What? I'm 16 and that's deep. The tension between moral positioning and profit maximization, these days known as profit maxing, is deeply political. It mirrors modern corporate strategy, because it is. Signaling virtue, optimizing revenue, and letting the market decide. The game became a case study in late-stage capitalism design. How is that real? I mean, it's not real, it's AI, but... Oh... Hey, what's up, Boston? Happy Friday, yeah. We're just reading, we're doing some light reading here. You know, just some AI cooked bullshit. Oh my god. I love how it you can hear the YouTube video. That's the problem. Like you can hear like all the things like it's sanitized presentation, but monetized identity, like that kind of shit. Oh, signal virtue, optimize revenue. Oh, chapter 5. Violence without blood. This one's just, you know, it was already kind of like losing itself a little bit, but this one's just bunk. This one is just an actual nothing burger. What's chapter 6? The core values moment. Oh, hold on. Section 6, core values moment. One of the most revealing moments in DOA 6's marketing was when a producer referenced respecting the core values of fighting game fans, which is not what happened, but you know, AI is gonna take over the world, right? The phrase exploded online. Because suddenly, this wasn't about frame data or mechanics. It was about identity, dude. It loves identity. Holy shit. Who's this game for? Who defines its tone? Who decides what is too much and not enough? DOA 6 became a battlefield, not inside the game, but around it. Dude, not this, but that. And that's the most political thing a piece of media can become. Again, I am so fucking sure if I straight, not even edit it, just straight up read this, made it into a video, there would be people who would fall for this. Who would absolutely just be like, oh my god. I never thought DOA was so much about the identity. Just started playing Tekken 8 on Steam Deck, and it's an awesome game so far. Oh, does that run well on Steam Deck? I mean, it probably does. Steam Deck's pretty sweet. But I also heard they're in trouble because of the RAM prices. Not X but Y is so insane in AI when you know to look for it. It's literally almost every second sentence sometimes. Yeah, it's all over the place. AI is very predictable. Which is why it's so sad, the amount of emails I get at work that are like just AI. You read it and it's like, oh my god. He couldn't even be bothered with giving me a real response. What? That's all content creation is now anyway. Yeah, it's getting bad out there. You know what? I recently was thinking, for the longest time, one of my habits was, like, when I had, for example, lunch at work or even at home, I would watch like a YouTube video while eating, right? That was like a thing I did. And now, so often, I'm just scrolling, looking for a video, and there's just nothing there. Like, there's so many channels that I follow and whatever, and like, I don't know, it feels like nothing's hitting anymore. And I think to the point is like, so much of content creation has just become like chasing the meta or AI or whatever nonsense, and just like genuinely engaging videos are becoming more and more rare. Like videos with an actual point or an actual, you know. It's kind of like what I said earlier, why I'm not jumping on the DOA 6 content train right now when so many others are, is I just don't feel like it. It's very easy for me, you know? Like, the idea of like, it's hot right now, ergo I need to make videos, and not, this is a video I want to make, let's make it. Like, this is an idea I want to get out there, let's do it. Instead, now it's the other way around. It's what's hot, how can I twist and turn my channel's team to fit what's hot. I hate it. And I think also that's why so many videos feel so hollow, so empty these days. But at the same time, and this is how I try to look at it, it's, first of all, it's like it's the platform's fault. Like, I'm never gonna blame a content creator for chasing the bag, you know? Like, that's, you know, especially if you're like a full-time YouTuber, like, yes, to get your paycheck. In fact, when I'm at work, this might surprise people, but not everything I do at work is the peak of existence. Most of the time, I just get by. Like, I get shit done, and that's it. That's all it is. And sometimes, or most of the time actually, that's just what you do at work. You get the work done. You're not changing the world. You're not, you know, making the newest best art or whatever you're doing. No, you're just trying to get shit done to get your paycheck at the end of the month. And the same applies to YouTubers, in my opinion. If you're a full-time YouTuber and you're making, you know, why DOA 7 dies without meter, like any, like those kind of videos, you know, people are just fishing for a paycheck. Good on them. Still not gonna watch it. What the community needs to do to save DOA. Oh. How Venusification is secretly the future of fighting games. It's gonna be a banger. And then in that video, I'm just gonna gotcha glaze. I'm just gonna glaze the gotcha model. I don't know how I would do that. How do you glaze that model? Other than it makes a lot of money. It's like, yeah, it's morally you know, like, what's the word again? Apprehensible? Yeah, apprehensible. Morally apprehensible. Do you see the money rolling? Oh man, today, I don't know what it is. Words? It's not working. It is not working. All right. Reprehensible. Apprehensible is like being like, ooh. No, that's apprehensible is like I'm scared to do it. Apprehensible is being able to be what? I thought it was like, oh, I'm like apprehensive to try it, like you're like doubtful. Okay, let me argue with someone from America about their native language. Apprehension, bro, I'm right. Anxiety or fear for something that something bad or unpleasant will happen. Apprehension. Did I maybe I just misspoke. Reprehension is deserving in condemnation. Oh, represent was like reprehension, meaning the act of reprehending. I mean, okay, reprehending. It's to voice disapproval of. Reprehend. Sure. Synonyms: criticize, censor, reprobate, condemn, denounce. You also use apprehend as in to capture someone. That's true, yeah. That's something in America right now you should be very familiar with. Oh, sheesh. That's rough. Who was it again? Oh my god. Oh. Not that long ago, like a couple of months ago, there was someone in chat. I don't remember who it was. Was like, dude, I'm looking to join ICE. And I think that was like right before like blah, blah, blah. Dude, English is not happening today. Minneapolis, whatever it is, before that happened, was right before Rio. Oh, is it Rio? I wonder what happened. I wonder if he joined ICE, because if he hasn't yet, at this point, there is no universe in which you look at the actions of ICE and be like, this is still, like, this is still good. Like, no way anyone thinks that right now. If you can be a cop, you join ICE. I mean, you're still not a cop if you're in ICE. How do I get there? I mean, if I jump down, I will die. Oh, maybe here. Oh? Wait, what? Power pill! I wish I had photo mode like DOA. Like, not DOA, like Tomb Raider, to look around. You actually have to pass a written and physical test to be a cop in the US. People can pass that, usually end up being prison guards or joining a federal agency. That's wild. I also saw a video recently about like the origins of agencies like ICE and how even like the setup of it is like fraudulent as shit. So, you know, very cool. Aha! So easy, it's laughable. But now what? Guess it's not that easy, eh? Aha! I hear a little kitty cat. Oi! What's up, amigo? He did not push me into enemies. Kitty cat, why would you do that? Where did he go, by the way? The cat lover? That's funny. Where did he go? Didn't it jump down here? But then where? Did it bait me into going the wrong way? Because I feel like I hear it. Oh, there he is. You little... dastardly little dude. Dastardly. Cute boy. Cute. Let's get the cat lover. Oh, he got me, you bitch. The cat lover got me. Ridiculous. Alright. Let me do break time. Cause it's about that time. Ooh, what's this? Oh, I found a new weapon. Nice. Talon. We got the, oh no, we got talons and cestus. What? Cestuses? Cestuses. Dude, I have so many points. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, that's actually tight. I want this. Oh, I learned this. Wind, I got it. Ooh. It was a shit move though. I don't care if it's wind. It was kind of a shit move. Hornet sting. Let's do it. Serpent's bite. I guess I could get some tools. Kunai? I feel like that's just like shuriken. Launch myself off enemies. That might be interesting. In some cases. Mid-air dodge? Oh. Feels like a basic move. Call drop, sure. Ground fire. Ass innate. Wait, what? Pheasant? Instantly jump high into the air. Can be executed. What do they mean? Like, I mean, I'll take it, but... Oh, stock. It's like a move you need to equip. Oh, that's actually not that good. Trembling earth. Puffer puss form. Love it. Uncanny bull. Flame breath. But these are kind of crazy. The jump cancel thing, since it uses ninjutsu slot, I never used it. Yeah, makes sense. Give me flame breath. I should probably put it into other weapon stuff once I use another weapon, but I guess I should actually check on my gear in case I got something new that's stronger, which I probably have. Yeah, some dual katanas. I don't care for talons. Not a fan. Hatchets? Sure. Seems like quite a damage jump though. Between these levels. But I guess there's the attack speed as well. Bail hug. Let's go with dual katana. It's been a minute. What is that? Heart, mind, magic. I think that's like all stats that are the lowest that I have. But whatever. I don't know how much it scales right now. We'll do this later. Pause. All right. Give me 5. I'll be right back. Probably a little more than 5. Whatever. You know how it is. All right, poof. Long ass break. But we're back. All right. Dude, you know what's one thing they don't prepare you for when you get cats? Is that they can be annoying as fucking shit. As in, like, they have such a personality. It's borderline annoying sometimes. Like, one of our cats is like loves to play like multiple times a day, you know. He's like at your feet like mama, like asking to play. Then you know, bring out all the toys and then he doesn't want to play. Like, he doesn't interact with anything. He's just like looking and just like complaining. He just wants more toys like out of the closet, but like he doesn't actually want to play with it. It's super annoying. Like, why are you asking for toys, but then don't play with them when we actually give them? Very annoying. But he keeps complaining, right? That's... man. And the other cat is like, literally anything you throw at it, it's like, woo, you know? It's like probably one of the most annoying things about cats, but also it's the reason why I like cats so much more than dogs, because they have such an outspoken personality. And I feel like so many dogs are just like, yes, boss, what's up, boss? What can I do, boss? You know, like, I'm complaining about how he can be annoying, but like, that's also kind of why I like him. Damn, this is good geared. Alright. Fuma Chave. Fuma. Base defense? Sure, we'll take it. We can, what do I know? Shinobi Gaitas. Guess we can switch to these. You there? These are pretty sweet. Item drop rate. There we go. Untouched elixirs. Ooh. Pheasant leap gauge. Ah, now I understand what that means. Uncanny bolt damage, 10%. I don't know. Good drop rate, shrapnel, wind damage. Uncanny bobble damage. That feels so like, why would you run that now? Like, maybe endgame if you have a build entirely around Uncanny Bolt, I guess. Like, why would you ever want that otherwise? Luck. Elixir drop rate. Let's go for it. Samurai. I guess one thing I don't like about the switching system is like currently I'm not very like into switching all the time. So I feel like the amount of work it takes to set it all up versus the benefit I'm getting from it is like not in balance right now. It's not really balanced. Sure. Slightly better. Crimson. I have another one of these. Quite better. But this one might be even better because it's like a little bit lighter. Let's go for that one. For this one. Then... maybe these ones. Just to try to be a little bit lighter, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe I should just accept being a little more heavyweight as a samurai. Like have that be my... the difference between the two. Huh. What do I need for this? Mind. All the life recovery deflect, that's crazy. Elixir drop rate. Yeah, this is very much better. Auto grave recovery. Hey, what's up, Rio? How you doing today? Damn, that's a good one though. Crucible weapon drop rate, Spirit Force bonus. We gotta get to a Crucible soonish. Again. Good. I also got the Nastiest Perfect with Rachel yesterday. Feel like that's Rachel's specialty. Doing stuff when you're like, oh shit, afterwards. Wind? Sure, why not? Wait, and now I can change it? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Give me a sec. Poof. I will say it is kind of interesting to see the renewed interest in DOA, specifically in terms of just what having a future game does to people's like willingness to play the game. Like most people are playing now. They could have played 2 months ago, but they didn't. Because it like wasn't worth it. Because they're wasting their effort. Or whatever. And now everyone's all of a sudden like, ooh, you know? And that's sick. Love to see it. Whoa. Ultimate. Sure. I guess I need this to learn the rest. All right. High sense only. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I see. I mean, I guess. What's this one? I guess I can use the other one in other stances, so I might. Yeah, let's keep this one. Heavenly Flow. Mid stance. We want this one. I do want Raging Lightning. I want the normal one as well here. And then here I'm gonna do the Pierce. Twin Dragon, Mortal Flow. Yes, yes. Here also Lightning and Wind. Yes. And then here... I don't like this one. It takes too long. Alright. Oh, there was more. Hold up, hold up. Oh, I got new shit. That's right. Fire Breath. Am I actually better than the Bomb? Flame Breath. Pinwheel Shuriken. The Leap is probably dog shit. So let's not bother with it. Alright, what were we doing? Oh yeah, I was killed. I was killed. But yeah, it's been kind of fascinating to see the effect. Because it's you know, something that like it makes logical sense in your brain that would be the case, but like seeing it in action, how just having a game on the horizon translates to people being like, now I'm, you know, in a way allowed to put in the quote-unquote effort to play DOA again. I always find this kind of stuff fascinating because it's also like, it kind of ties into how some games, you know, people need a carrot on a stick to play something. Even though, like, logically, I mean, like, people would rather say, oh, I play for fun. But, like, in practice, a lot of people tend to not play if fun is the only motivator. So it's you know, it's like an interesting insight into The human psychology, I guess. Agree, I'm now seeing people that never stream or play DOA before are playing it now. I mean, there's two parts of this. Like, one is, you know, people who have not played DOA before, and we're kind of, with fighting games in general, a little bit in like a spot where I think a lot of people are like tired of Tekken. There's nothing really happening for Virtua Fighter yet. Soul Calibur's gone. Maybe the 2D fighting games. I don't know how those are doing these days. But we're kind of in a lull, you know? I guess the one fresh thing was 2XKO. And I feel like a lot of people have lost some interest because of the studio downsizing. So I think DOA just kind of came at a time where, you know, it got announced, people got excited. In a time where I think a lot of fighting game people were looking for something to get excited about. So, you know, from that point of view, it makes sense. New people are streaming and playing the game. But I think also like existing players just are coming back, right? They feel like they have a reason to play now. Investigate the temple. I shall. It should be the point of playing video games is fun. I like to say entertainment because fun is like a specific emotion. And like if you're playing a horror game and you're feeling uncomfortable and scared, that's technically not fun, and yet you're gonna keep playing. I think like entertaining covers like all the bases. But yeah, that's the point. And yet for so many people it isn't. And like recognizing is one thing, but like we're all susceptible to it. Like I play an MMORPG, Guild Wars 2, and as much as I would like to say I play it just for enjoying myself, fun, whatever, like of course it's more fun when there's a new thing to go for and unlock and like whatever. Like having that motivation, that goal to work towards. Can definitely help. And especially with fighting games, like if you know, not a lot of people play a game and there's no future game planned. Like, yeah, getting better at the game very quickly it turns it into why. Because you're getting better, sure, might be for your own self-improvement. That could be a good reason. But I think for a lot of people, the reason to be good at fighting games is to beat other people at the game. And if there's not many people playing, more new games on the horizon, why bother? So that's why I think we're seeing this sudden interest in DOA. I am willing to bet, because I've seen like multiple of like the bigger fighting game content creators show interest in DOA, but they're not gonna stick around. Like that would be so unlikely. I feel like they're just seeing, their next couple of videos. And look, I wish it was true. I wish, I wish like a big content creator would like get it. aka feed reptilian part of the brain. I guess the reward structure, you know, the simpleton part of your brain. But the thing is, that's also the fun part of it. And this is why I like thinking about it, talking about it, is understanding these things also helps you in real life, you know? If you know your brain is wired like this certain way, you can absolutely trick yourself. Perfect example is if you want to learn a new skill, any skill really, playing guitar, making video games, drawing, whatever it is. If you just do it out of, I want to learn how to do it. Why? It looks cool, right? Whatever, you know, like a very non-specific reason. A lot of people don't stick around. They might start, but at some point they're gonna fall off. And a little trick to actually give yourself more motivation, and even knowing it's a trick, it still works, is instead of just getting good at the thing or learning the thing, is learning the thing to do something, to create something, to have like a further goal. How do I explain this? Like, instead of just learning to draw for the sake of it, you know, wanting to make a specific drawing and then learning everything you need to achieve that goal. Or instead of, I just want to learn this language, be like, I want to read this book and it's in this language, so now I need to learn the language enough to understand this book. And then finding ways to do it. I've noticed for myself, having that goal, having that thing you can measure your progression against, instead of just, you know, wishy-washy in the air, you know, oh, I think I'm getting better. Like, having an actual goal to get closer to works far more motivating in my experience. Wow. Ooh, that's sick. Elixir. But yeah, next time if you want to learn something, give it a try. Just set a goal that requires you to know or be able to do a certain part of the skill. You know? Oh, you want to learn game development? Just set a goal that, you know, oh, I want to make Pac-Man. I don't care. Like, just or something you want to do. Like, don't try to make it too arbitrary. But have it something like you actually want to achieve, because that's obviously more motivating than, you know, just a random task or goal. How do I get to that chest? Do I get there from here or what? Or do I climb up on the roof? Might be it. I cannot climb up on the roof. And it seems like it's upstairs. So unless we can... And I guess I can go here. Okay, we're back inside. I mean, there's gotta be... Though I thought I saw... I guess you can get behind this. No? Right now, I don't see a way, so it's probably... You have to go around. Is my guess, my assumption. Nothing here. How is the area looking, actually? Wow, there's a lot. I mean, I guess there's this whole thing here as well. Should we kill the blood demon today? Ooh. Should we do it? I guess here. From this side? Come on, man. How do I get there? Probably through here somewhere, right? Oh, Kodama. Kodama. Here you are. Both sides are locked. How do you get there? Maybe it's like a quest. Maybe you need to do like a mission to get there.
ナオトラ様は昔からお美しいままちっともお変わりないわ。
Nothing here. All right.
一応殿、き
てくださったあやかしの数が多く手を焼いていたところでした。
Not
どうか
Hora?
お
Uh-oh.
力添えをいただけないでしょうか。
Alright, what do we think? Do we think last round with the new characters and costumes and whatever, do you think there's gonna be a new guest character eventually? I'm gonna say no. I mean, unless you count like Venus Vacation Girls as a guest. I mean like an actual guest character. I'm gonna say no. If they have a new guest character planned, that has to be DOA 7. But even so, there's a part of me for DOA 7 that wants no guest characters, like at all. Ow. What are my weapon skills actually with This one's kind of ass, except for boss fights. This one's probably better. Oh, I forgot about that one. That one's sick, though. They can still do that for 6. Simple to get more people into DOA, like Kyo Kusanagi from SNK. DOA never had a Rekka character before. But like, as a DLC character, though, I don't know. It seems so unlikely. I feel like if they would have gone for a guest character, it would have been included in the last round. I don't know. I mean, I guess these days it doesn't matter. So many games have DLC guest characters. But still, the way DOA 6 last round is shaping up kind of feels like they're not gonna invest any money in, you know, like licenses for a guest character. Seems unlikely. If anything, what I think they're gonna do, or at least that is what I would do in their position, is look at a new character for DOA 7 and then put them as like the final DLC in 6. You know, kind of like Luke in Street Fighter. You could probably literally count the people on one hand that a character like Kyo gets into DOA. Yeah, that's another thing, right? I feel like as much as like Mai fits DOA, like what's the crossover? Like people who love Mai are probably already playing fighting games, which means they probably already have heard of DOA and decided not to play it. So, you know, there might be some people enticed by it, but it feels like you're kind of not casting a wide net. I don't even know who Nioh is. Kusanagi? I don't see anyone getting into DOA because of him. At least pick a girl, you know? Gotta play to your strengths. Why is at least bigger than her IP, like 2B and stuff? That is true. That's why to me Kula always felt weird. It's like, you know, getting 2 for 1. Like a freebie. Oh, you want my back? You'll have to put in this other character from our game that nobody cares about. I'm sure some people care about, but you know what I mean. Compared to Mai, who the fuck is Kula, right? And DOA players only know Kula because her 6T throw at launch was broken beyond belief. And that's how we remember her. Shimura wanted to have Kula in 5 last round, but couldn't, so he put her in 6. But they already admire. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the return of Mai in 6 always felt weird to me as well. Like, has any fighting game, like, ever done that before? Like, a returning guest character? That way? I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that, except for DOA. Damn, 2 against 1's fucked up. Man, if there's 2 characters, it really just becomes a stomping fest. All strategy goes out the door. Kawaii. Oh, Shrine. Man, this is a dense map. Look at the amount of Kodama here. Oh my god. They're all here. It's like the place to be for Kodama. It's one of the. Oh no, it's the blood demon. Uh oh. We're in trouble. Really weak one though. Ooh. Ow. I thought I had equipped the wind move. Did that get deleted? I guess this is the thing, huh? Cross. I guess not. Okay. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. I just went in, I didn't even think about it. This is like a dungeon basically. You can replay this part from the battle scroll. Ooh. Oh. Here? No. What am I? On the roof? The only thing I want for 6 last round is a new balance patch. Yeah, I think that's... Chances are that's the one big thing we know we're gonna get. Even though it... You know... It's gonna be character focused for sure. Because seemingly, I mean, we've seen in the screenshots, meters still there, so... At the very least, they haven't changed. We've seen break hold in the trailers. I don't know if we've seen break blow. But like, meter's still there. The moves you do with meter seems to be still there. So that part is not changing. Yeah, break hold could be more expensive. It could be limited to certain uses. It could be whatever. Maybe sidestep attack is free again.
家康殿と共に戦っています。
I just hope they at the very least fix like some of the actual bugs. Like the fucking Lisa Waltro thing. Ridiculous. Oh, is this like the start? It is. Crucible Cudgel. And of course, they need to buff Kasumi and Tina. They're so weak, and it has nothing to do with them being my main character, and I just want them to be stronger. No, couldn't be me. I don't know what this does, but we've rung the bell. Did we lure everyone? We might have. I'm just excited we're getting more DOA. That's mostly it. More DOA. We get to play again. Probably one of the more impactful changes, at least for the console players. Load time. Looking forward to that. What the fuck? One shot? Maybe I was already hurt. One thing that I want to do for myself, that is you know, to kind of like get playing DOA again and just have some fun with it. I want to unlock all songs in the game. I've never done that. But I think you need to level up each character and stuff like that. But that might be like you know, again, that's like an actual goal, not just randomly playing. But that might give me a goal to like play the game casually for myself again. Ow. Sir, that hurts. Stop that immediately. That whiffed. Oh my god. Whoa! Who's this guy? Hold on, let me get my spirits first. Wait, where's my spirit? Before this gets too ugly, I want my spirit. Oh, here. Easy. Okay.
ここは我が井伊家ゆかりの寺。寺にはびこるあやかしを払い、安らかに始祖が眠れる土地に戻したいのです。
Okay. Let's do it. Let's cleanse this bitch. Guess it's almost time to wrap up. I feel like we can finish this dungeon. Probably not too long anymore. Whee! Go, Dama. Where are you? Where's the code? Am I inside? How do you get there? How do I get over there? Is he in there? The fuck? How do I get there? little dude. I think we saw him earlier. Same, I haven't unlocked all the theme songs in Nioh. Yeah, isn't that like, you know, leading up to last round? Isn't that like a fun thing to do? Does it carry over though? If it doesn't carry over, it might be a little bit stupid to do. Ouch! Ow! Who's that? Who's shooting me? Get blasted, bitch. You know, leveling characters is not a fun thing to do. What do you mean? All you gotta do is play a lot and grind a lot. Hey, you'll get to learn each character. Huh? Think about it. Alright, shortcutty unlocked. Maybe a good place to wrap up. Like, I feel like I'm... Oh! Look! Shit. Fuck. What was it again? L1, R1 plus... something? Shit. R2 plus... Menu button plus R1. Options, yes. Let's do bow. I don't know what that means anymore. I guess red now. Thought they got rid of these guys. I guess not. Didn't see him in a minute. Huzzah!
Nioh? Yuami?
Complaining? Sounds like you need to join me.
急いでくださいね。
How about you join me? You know? Relax. Or not. Whoa. I think he saw me. Get out of there. What does this do? Or is this part of the mission? You know, that's good tech to get these fuckers. Capasol. Dude, what are you doing underneath that shit? Holy, how do we get there? What? Do we have to, like, crawl? What the hell? Does Yokai Brad just lose all their keys? Ugh. That's it? How do I get to that guy? Can I... No? Damn. I'm being denied everything. Aha! Wait, where is he? Is he in the house? No. Underneath again? How do we get there? Oh, here. Oh, is it somewhere here? No. Wait, what? Dude, it's probably gonna be all the way back to get to the other one. I wonder what's faster, the shortcut or just going back? Probably shorter. Yes, you can crouch. It seemed so low. I didn't think crouch was gonna... Yeah, you can jump. You can crouch here. That's so low for a crouch. Oh my god. How is this not done yet? I feel like I've... Oh, we need to go all the way there. And there's a shrine that's definitely a boss fight. Ooh. Time is it? 10 past? Fuck. This shit's too addicting, boys. Oh my god. Give me more. How do we get there, though? Up here, perhaps? Oh, wrong page. Whoopsie. Forgot that single arrow. Very important. Jizz blessing. Give me the jizz blessing. Please. Unarmored death. The rest is covered not by armor. Oh. Do I need this one? Extra Amrita. I guess 4% over the entirety of the game might add up. At the same time, beating one enemy at the end of the game is gonna give me probably more Amrita than all this plus 4 will ever do. Alright, let's get him. Easy first try. Is it the same dude from Nioh 2? Up. Dude, all my keys gone just from moving. There we go.
またもいいに打たれるか胸
Samurai look. Whoa, we got a sword, axe, and bow. Speak with her.
これで両丹寺にも平穏が戻ることでしょう。あのあやかしの正体はいい家に背き撃たれた旧臣の怨念、今となっては
Ghost of Natora
成仏を
past.
祈るのみです。改めて感謝します。私だけでは手に負えぬ相手でした。お礼にこちらを差し上げましょう。私は浜松城に戻ります。私は浜松城に
It says speak to her.
私は浜松
I guess speak to her at the castle. Hmm. I still don't know how to get here. Because this was locked and this was locked. No entrance. Unless there's like a secret entrance here somewhere. But I don't know. Alright. That's gonna be it for today, ladies and gents. Hope you all thoroughly enjoyed the stream and your day. What does this guy do? Summon him? Blessed Vault Talisman? What's that? Divine Arrow? Ooh. I'm doing a full balanced build. Everything goes up until 20 and then we'll see from there. Alright, I'll do the gear management next time. Make sure I don't forget it. Or maybe I'll do that like during the weekend. I'll just equip all the gear I want to equip. Get rid of all the gear I don't need anymore. Like salvage it all. Do the blessing. Whatever it is. So that like on Monday there's like a clean slate to just get in. That might be, you know, might be good. Get the administrative side out of the way. Alright. Good shit. Have a good one, guys, and we'll see each other on Monday. More Nioh, or I might play DOA here and there. I've been thinking about it, but like I said, every time I think about it, then I'm like, but I could play Nioh. Nioh is so fucking sick. And right now, nothing new is happening with DOA, so I don't know. Feels like I still just want to play Nioh. Anyway, have a good weekend, guys, and I'll see you Monday. Bye.